Hello everybody, and welcome back to an episode of Lost in Translation. In this episode, we're looking at Tales of Zestiria, and I have the original Japanese on with English subtitles, and in this episode I wanted to show an example of what I call westernization or Americanization, where instead of actually translating the Japanese dialogue, it's, changed into something similar, but something for American audiences or Western audiences, something that an English speaker would understand, either a meme or, some kind of something in pop culture that would be easily understandable in a different country, but it's not what the original person said. And the reason this is a problem, in my humble opinion, of course, is because it changes the personality of the character. In this episode, we're going to have Lila, and the translated version is not something that Lila would normally say. It's out of character and out of personality. So, kind of, ruins the personality of the actual character. The translation isn't necessarily completely incorrect. It's just, changing what the person actually said. Which is still, once again, putting words in somebody's mouth. Which you honestly shouldn't do. It's just better to keep the culture intact. I can understand the feeling of wanting to, make it more easily understandable for, a different culture, but yeah, that ruins the culture of the game and of the characters. So let's have a look. Here's the scene, and of course, Lila, is just clearing her throat there a bit and wondering if Alicia can hear her. She doesn't ask hello. She doesn't do the testing, 1, 2, 3. That's obviously an American expression or, a westernized kind of expression. Testing, check 1, check 2. Can you hear me? Hello? That's just not, something that Lila would say. It's out of character. And the actual Japanese, is just she's clearing her throat a bit. And then all she asks is, kikoemasu ka? Which is, can you hear me? There was no hello or anything like that in there. So let's take a look at the scene one more time. And look closely at the subtitles. And as you can see, it's different. And yeah, that kind of ruins it, at least for me. Knowing that the person said something and, words were added to what they said or words were deleted to what they said. And yeah, it just doesn't feel good. So, for today's Lost in Translation episode, I think I'll give this a rating of 5 out of 10 toilets. And let's see how much poo we can get today. Wait for it. Well, today's not too bad, so today's poo rating is 14 poo. Joy. Let's make something out of poo today. Because that's what they did with this game. It's full of poo.